What a what a headline. I've not even read this. I just saw the headline and thought, yep, I'm in I'm interested. I need to know where this story goes. Small penis doctor jailed for secret filming. Okay then, let's go. A doctor who claimed he hid cameras to film friends and colleagues in the bathroom due to concerns over the size of his penis has been jailed for 18 months. Anesthetist Ju Young I mean, there's a small penis thing explained. But anyway, hid the recording device in air fresheners and a smoke alarm in the bathroom and spare bedroom of his flat in Glasgow's West. Oh, wait, this was here. And in the staff accommodation at Dumfries and Galloway Royal Infirmary. I didn't know this was here. 34 claimed he recorded 30 different people and used the footage to compare himself to other men. He was later diagnosed as having a form of body dysmorphia. A jury at Glasgow Sheriff Court found him guilty of a total of 23 charges under the Sexual Offences Act, committed between November 2020 and August 2023. In his evidence, said he was diagnosed with suspected gigantism when he was a teenager, which was possibly why he had a small penis. A total of 21 men and 9 women, 4 of whom were doctors, were filmed by over almost 3 years. Initially recorded his first visit in secret through a window as he showered using a mobile phone. He later attached a camera to a smoke alarm of the fellow doctor's bedroom at the hospital, during which he filmed intimate footage of the man and his partner. Another doctor said he felt shocked and betrayed after he was filmed using the toilet at home in Glasgow's Hindland area after going for dinner. A further medic had 9 recordings made of him showering and using the toilet over a 3-month period. Rented out a room in his flat on Airbnb. And this is why I don't like Airbnb. I don't like Airbnb because people set up secret cameras in them all the time. I know a girl that it happened to. And she used one of those. It's a special little thing that's got a special lens in it where if you look through it and activate a red light, if you see a red dot anywhere, that's a camera lens. Right, so it's a way that you can actually detect cameras, and she used that in a room, found the camera, went to the police, and now she's got to go to court and give evidence and all that stuff. Yeah, it's this whole big thing. Yeah, that's why I don't like Airbnb. Airbnb, yeah, creeps me out. Don't want people seeing me crying alone. I'm kidding on. I'm not. I can't even make those jokes anymore. He was caught when one victim became suspicious of 2 air fresheners, which appeared to be facing the toilet and the shower. A third camera was later found inside the smoke alarm. Police seized the cameras along with a mobile phone, laptop, and storage device, which contained recordings of several individuals. Morally wrong. I mean, yeah. Said he did not seek medical help until 20 years after being diagnosed with suspected gigantism, but was only diagnosed with body dysmorphia after he was arrested. He was later suspended from his work as a doctor. His lawyer told the sentencing that his client was aware of the harm and distress he had caused his victims and acknowledged his crimes were morally wrong. Sheriff Owen Mullen told his actions had met the threshold for a custodial sentence. He also placed under supervision for 9 months upon his release from prison and put him on the sex offenders register for 10 years. Sheriff Mullen said, "Your victims were friends, colleagues, and some who rented a room from you. They were unaware of your activities. Jurors heard of the shock and distress suffered by some of your victims. Because of the gravity of this offence, a custodial sentence is the only appropriate disposal." Fraser Gibson, Procurator Fiscal for Glasgow and Strathkelvin, said Ju Young carried out these invasive offences in a calculated and premeditated manner. He abused a position of trust to significantly violate the privacy of numerous individuals for his own sexual gratification. I give thanks to all those involved in securing this prosecution, which has held accountable while also protecting others from harm. Now, as for saying, oh, I just wanted to compare my penis to a bit of Google, mate. Just Google. There's statistics for that kind of thing. There's like whole agencies dedicated to it, and you can go online and look at the statistics. Right? Like that's a thing that you can just go and do. You don't need to spy on people. And I'm pretty sure I know what you were doing it because you wanted to have a wank because you're a mucky little Chucky, aren't you? That's what was happening. That's what was happening. You were getting off on it. That was what you were doing. Right now, as far as this goes, I don't like Airbnb. See girls that I know if they're like, oh, we're getting an Airbnb, I'm like, buy this thing and use it before you use the rooms, right? Because that is a thing. That's a thing that so many Airbnbs have been caught doing. They've got secret hidden cameras, mostly in the toilet and in the shower. So you need to be extremely careful for that stuff. That's why I don't like renting out Airbnbs. But another thing as well is there was an incident that happened with me. Right, I think I've discussed this before, where I was I was doing a comedy show, right, and I went up to the urinal and I was doing a piss, and this was before the show when everyone was queuing up and everybody was just coming in and stuff like that, and I went in and I just took a piss at the urinal as you do. The guy next to me was a fan, a big fan apparently, and just looked at it, just leaned, didn't even try and hide it, looked right over, looked at my dick, said something which I'm not going to repeat, and then that was it. And I any time now I use the cubicle. I use the cubicle now. That creeped me the fuck out, and I did not like that, and I was not a fan. Not a fan of that at all. The weird thing is I didn't see the guy for the rest of the night. Right? It wasn't until after it I was kind of like, that was kind of fucked up. That was actually really messed up. That was, at the time I was just kind of like, thanks. And then it's, in hindsight, I was like, nah, that was weird. No, that was really fucking weird. Because I didn't know how to act at the time. I think I was just sort of like half shocked. Yeah, that was a weird thing. However, this is creepy. This is really, really creepy. I mean, and if anything, if there's anything you guys or anybody out there wants to know about that stuff, you can just find it on Google.